The wait is over. The biggest bonanza of 2020, the mother of all awards, the Global Society for Human Capital Management Award for 2020 is here. We have got two awards, the Global Society for Human Capital Management Corporate Epic Awards 2020, and we have the Global Society of Human Capital Management Global Award for People Leadership, or that is called a People Epic Award 2020. Before we go and deep dive into award, we're going to see what at Global Society of Human Capital Management we Welcome back. We at Global Society of Human Capital Management, we do a lot of things. Some of those we have mentioned it here. One of them is the Global Annual Award, and we every year bring to you the fantastic customized annual award. And this is going to be our 12th annual Global Award for corporate as well as the HR professionals. Then we do a lot of conferences and seminars. We collaborate with huge companies to bring them or give them a platform. We also do HR Majlis, the regional corporate seminars. And apart from that, we do some very, very special initiatives like the HR mentoring programs and some research work in the HR domain. We also work with the government and the semi-government enterprises to develop the nationals so that they become the good resources for the corporate world. Now, we have with us today, before we hand over the today's baton to the chairperson of the award, Ms. Naila Al-Musawi, we have got with us Ms. Nufal Sufyani, who is the chairperson of Global Society for Human Capital Management, GSHCM. She's going to tell us about what we are going to do in this award and what has been a brief journey of GSHCM from the Meshram. Noof.
Hello and welcome. Welcome you all in the biggest global award celebration in 2020. We all had a tough year this year due to the pandemic, but there were organizations and people leaders who did a phenomenal job, an extraordinary job, and they deserve to be recognized. Since 2008, we have started this society. It was called the Human Resource of the Middle East. And we started as a small number. Gradually, we grew by numbers. It was a volunteer work where we helped each other, shared information. We created many forums for HR where we extend information. We did training programs and mentoring programs. I am very proud to be part of this great society. And I would also like to extend my thanks to the chairperson of Award Committee, Ms. Naila Al-Musawi, and Deputy Chairperson Esther Komabella for their extraordinary work for organizing and creating the award for 2020. I would like to request Ms. Naila to announce the awards.
To capture the gist of the awards and okay, so we're back again. So I think we've had a good start, a warm-up exercise in the past few weeks. The whole team, the panel, we have a panel of members, seasoned HR professionals who've gone the extra mile by supporting and making this platform successful, one of a kind. There was a lot of thought process that was put in each award that will be presented to the participants. As Nof had highlighted, that this has been a special year, and our ability, agility, and resilience were tested to a far extent. and there has been a drastic learning curve for each one of us at a global level. So we are very happy and hopeful that we've come this far to be able to put these fantastic awards together, these categories, and actually it's a tool for us to kind of move forward and build our plans, continue the plans that we had all stored in the beginning of the year, and make success stories and empower our teams and continue with our development plans and work around where we are right now. It's very clear that we're still in the midst of the pandemic, but this is the way we are living. This is our new life right now. But as humans, we have learned how to become stronger as people and as a community. And I think the awards is gonna add a fantastic twist and the closing of the year. Thank you. Esther. Sandeep, you're on mute.
The best part of, thank you, Nella. The best part of this award is we have got chairperson who is a lady. We've got chairperson of the award is a lady, and deputy chairperson of the award is lady. That's has not been happened for quite some time, and that's quite a change in an organization where almost all the strata, all the positions are being handled by the lady here, and this is amazing. We have got Nufal Sofiani, who is phenomenal HR leader in Saudi Arabia. We have got Miss Nela Al Musavi. She is exceptionally talented board member, and she leads some of the major initiatives like Amal and all that we're going to talk after some time in next few initiatives. And she is also board member of a couple of organizations. And we have Asta. She is phenomenal HR leader in the Middle East, North Africa, and further region. And she is the deputy chairperson of the award. Miss Nella, to you. Back again.
So I think now everybody's wants to get into the sauce of the awards. So let us start talking about the awards in particular. So there's two types of domains of the awards, and I'm trying to cheat by looking for my slide, but somehow or the other, I am not able to open it anymore.
And I know Esther is going to do that for the.
Okay, so carefully, the team has put in two categories of the award, two domains. One is the corporate awards, which is called the Global Epic Corporate Organization Awards, and the other one is the Global People Icon Leaders Awards. And basically around this awards, there are several categories that has been selected carefully, considering the year that we are in, and to provide people opportunities to present and participate specifically and shine in the areas that has impacted us. And if I'll go through some of the awards categories. So I'm going through the corporate awards here. I think Esther's doing the People Leadership Awards. Confirm?
Corporate award.
Okay. So so I'm going into some of the details of this award, and I'll take you through some of them. One of them, the first one was a distinct leader of talent management development. So under the domain where people have done talent management, retention of talent, succession plan, and actually managing their talent through these tough times and ensuring and safeguarding their return on investments.
Nela, I think, are we going to the awards directly now, or Esther will take first and then we go for the award?
I think Esther, go ahead. We need the plan. I wasn't sure. Esther, you want to do the corporate and then I'll do the leadership, yeah?
Yeah. Esther.
Okay. So first of all, it's been a pleasure working together with the panelists and with the whole group in all these awards. It's been really an exciting experience. So as Neila mentioned, there are two domains regarding the awards. We have the Global Corporate EPIC Awards, and then we have the individual ones. I will try to explain very briefly the 7 awards that we have carefully defined for the Global Corporate EPIC area. So first one, it is dedicated to the Distinct Leaders of Talent Management and Talent Development Award. This award goes to those companies that, despite the circumstances, they have been able to successfully implement and execute development plans within the organization, including in these plans as a corporate activity, diversity and inclusion, and gender diversity. These development plans, such as succession plan, career development, assessment development, they have been successfully aligned to the global corporate objectives and strategies of the company. So this is the first award, which is Distinct Leaders of Talent Management and Talent Development Award. We have the second award within the corporate awards, which is Distinct Corporate Wellbeing Program Award. As the name indicates, it is designated for those organizations that, again, despite the difficulty of the situation, they have been able to define, to execute well-being programs that they has been also showed and proved that they have take care of the employees of the organization, as well as the business and the running of the business. So this will be this is the second award. If we move forward, we have the third one, which is Distinct HR Change Management. Again, we have been in a very difficult situations, uncertainty. So for those companies that they have successfully implemented business transformation projects driven by human resources function, they have been able to adapt and to plan these changes within the organization with the global impact in the employees, in the board, stakeholders, successfully implemented, always aligned with the corporate objectives. As a fourth award, we have Distinct Execution of Business Continuity Award. We have seen a lot of companies that they haven't been able to continue running the business. So this award goes for those organizations that, despite all this uncertainty and difficulty within the market, they have been able to think out of the box and implement strategies that has helped them to run and to success with the business despite all this situation. So they have been working the extra mile to go beyond the situation and achieve the results. 5, we have Distinct Crisis Management Leadership Award. It is important for these companies in these situations, the way they have been living with this uncertainty. So this award goes for those companies that they have been focused on the A set of the organization and business crisis. They have been able to develop programs for retaining their employees, considering also health and safety. They have developed a successful communication strategy, stakeholder management. So they have been able to manage and to run the management of the company despite all the crisis situation. In the 6th one is Distinct Executive Search and Talent Advisory Award for those companies that, again, they have been able to transform their businesses and they have been able to find new ways on this executive search, and they have been putting the effort on the transparency and the transparency of the process. And finally, we have the seventh award, which is Distinct Most Innovative HR Consulting Awards for those HR consulting companies that they have been able, again, to think out of the box and to redefine their processes and to be able to understand which is the situation worldwide, which is the situation of the company, and they have been able to adapt their processes and their solutions, providing the best solution for every one of the situations. So this award goes for these HR consulting companies. So these are the seven corporate awards with the key meaning or the key conditions for each one of them. I don't know if someone wants to add some other information in these awards. I think it's quite easy. They have been defined it very carefully during several weeks, but all the information is also in the website. So Naila or Sandeep.
I think you've done such a good job there, Esther. I think you should continue. But so Mandar, are you gonna? Shall we share the slides on the People Leadership Awards? I'll start with the first two awards is around the male and female CEO. Considering again that this has become a female-dominated industry and world, I think we have two awards, and that goes for the best CEO of the year and female and male. This award was designed around the leaders who have actually gone through the COVID crisis and the pandemic and coming out on the other side, and going through the financial challenges, and despite the impact that the pandemic has brought upon to them, they have been able to retain their people and demonstrated true leadership in these times and steer the organization to the next level or to a sustainable level. So this recognition goes to these super CEOs, male and females. That is one of the first awards. There are two different awards for a female. Mandar, the third. Okay. Then we've got the Distinct CHRO Award of the Year. So this is solely for the HR business partners, the HR leaders who've again shown an inspiring example across the organization and influencing the HR leadership to the people and to all the stakeholders. And these leaders are supposed to be not the day-to-day personnel, and this is, I think we've shifted from that area. Today, HR is considered the right arm of any CEO. So the participants who are going to be applying for this individual award has to come really strong in being able to demonstrate what are the values that they have brought into the organization and the change and the transformation what was their role, the personal role and professional role? What was the community service responsibility, for example? How what was their role during this year, and as well, what were the challenges as well? So there's a lot of good work, excellent, exceptional work that Nof was also saying that the HR people have done. Some of the HR people have have been highly impacted during this time because of the mass turnover as well, and they had to carry this job through. So seeing these CHRO awards this year, I think it's a special, it holds a very special place in my heart, I think, for these leaders who have actually gone through and carried their organization and their people to the other end. Then Manda, please jump in and pick any awards that you would like to kind of demonstrate. I'll do the fourth, and maybe you can do the last three. One of the awards is
Naila, we will be doing a discussion about the awards after some time. Both the awards, how they are different.
okay. So Manda will do that. I'll just continue with this then. So
We'll touch base upon the headings of the
so
awards.
the good governance and wellness was one of the key pieces that this year was highly impacted again because of the unfortunate, and a lot of organization adopted the wellness transition and transformation to be able to support their people. And there's so much initiatives that some organization have actually embedded within their culture and strategy in improving wellness and improving the governance framework within the organization in order to support their people to go through this crisis. So we would really be looking forward to see the how and the what behind some of these organizations who have gone the extra mile and partnered with their people for wellness. Then we've got the HR Business Partner Leader of the Year. This award goes to those frontline HR people who today are doing almost 100% of the role, because the HR leaders themselves are so they're so busy in working with the executive team in sustaining the organization. And then on the second line, the frontliners, the HR business partners, HR executives, these are the people who are carrying the organization from day to day. They are the frontliners who have to kind of receive and get impacted on all the day-to-day issues, and they have done a phenomenal job in sustaining their wellness and moving forward and making a success of their day-to-day function and pushing on that end. The Disruptive HR Technology Leader of the Year and Lifetime Achievement Award, I would like Sandeep to take over and say a few things on these two pieces. You are on board.
Naila, which two awards?
The disruptive HR technology. So it's around HR leaders who've introduced technologies and applications.
So these are the very innovative award this time we have included, and we are all surrounded by disruption in terms of technology, be it analytics, be it a machine learning, be it an AI. So there are numerous organizations are there, and some of the exceptional HR leaders are there. They have created an environment where the disruptive technology takes the center stage, and through this technology, they have been able to drive their organization to their business objectives. It could be in terms of HR analytics, it could be a big data, it could be for machine learning, it could be for artificial intelligence. Um, the last one award is a Lifetime Achievement Award. This award is for those HR leaders, exceptional HR professionals who have given their sizable amount of their year of their career to the organization and to the HR professionals. They are regarded in highest esteem, and their contribution is regarded as one of the landmark in the development of their organization, and they have left a significant impact in on the HR profession. So these are we conclude the award, and we will have some small discussion between why this award is so different than other award, or this is the same like same run of the mill kind of award. So how does it differentiates between other awards? And before that, we will hand over the baton to Mandar, and Mandar is going to tell us about what are the milestones of the awards are there, and then we'll have a small discussion, and then we'll see that what is coming next in the subsequent um, live wires. Mandar.
Hi guys, I'm audible.
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay, thanks Sandeep, Naila, and Esther for having me with you on this live wire. So, guys, first and foremost, I would just like to highlight some of the very crucial dates. Like we have had this live wire today, explaining about the awards and how it's going to be conducted. Little bits. So this was actually the first of its kind. So it was just a teaser. So we are going to have three more sessions like this. The second one being on the 11th, the third one will be on the 13th, and the last one would be on the 15th of October. So these will be teasers. We'll talk each time something more about the award. We'll be able to go a little bit more in depth in terms of the categories of the award, the guidance points, how the scoring would be done, and so on and so forth. As regards the dates of the awards, as you are all aware, the registration is already open on the 6th of October. We are gone live with our new website of the awards, and all the information about the awards, the categories, the scoring, everything is there. So it has all the guidance points in it, and please feel free to go there. We have given our contact details at the end, so that if there are any questions, any queries, please feel to get in touch with the award office. So registration is already open as on 6th of October. Then we have the registration closing date, which is going to be on the 6th of November 2020. So you have actually a 30 days window, a 1 month window, till the time you can submit your applications. Then we have a 10-day period in which we are about 12 panelists. Again, we have been very careful that everybody has come from diverse backgrounds. There is no conflict of interest anywhere, and each one brings some value to the table. Uh, in fact, Naila was mentioning that a lot of time and effort has gone, even as that we have actually burnt our midnight oil trying to weigh each and every category. So in fact, the award itself has gone. I think three revisions we did for all the categories, the scoring, the criterias, the guidance point. And what you said, see now is actually the effort which has been taken at about I think 30 to 60 man days. I mean, we started a couple of months back. So coming back, so we'll have a 10 days of review period by the panelists. So 16th of November is our cutoff time, and then from that point of time we'll have the shortlisting, the various levels of shortlisting will be there. Then it will be again there will be a consensus meeting of the judges, which we had last year also, and finally the results would be announced on the 28th of November 2020. So that is the day which is when the results are to be announced. In the current scenario, I believe it's all going to be on a virtual background. Inshallah, we don't know how we are going to fare at that point of time. Maybe we may have a physical thing, but as of now, it's going to be virtual, right, Sandeep?
Yes, it's going to be a virtual,
Yeah. So
and
these are some of
everything
the dates
is
for
virtual
that.
this year, post COVID-19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this was
Now,
from my side, the dates.
Okay, thanks, Manda. And now um, we're going to have a small discussion about both the awards. Why this award is so unique, and why this is so award so different, and why, despite of this crisis situation, we have gone on to ensure that we have these awards and recognize people. So, Esther, tell us about what is so different in your corporate award this year. What is so different? What was the generic corporate awards, and why is so this time? You have shown some of the explain some of the very unique kind of awards like innovative award, crisis management, well-being, change management, talent management. These are never heard of award. These are very very unique. These are basically a survival instinct of an organization to see through the crisis. So why this award? Why this is so unique this time?
Well, as we have mentioned before, we have all lived a very difficult year. It's been exceptional for all companies, corporations, and individuals. So we all have changed our mindset, and we are focusing now. For sure, we are focusing on business and results, because this is why now we are creating and developing our companies. But we are putting the effort as well in the people, no? How we are managing those people, our employees, how we take care of them, how we accompany them during this journey, how we are going to offer them this path within the company. So all these elements has now raised, and what we pretend with these awards is just to put the focus on how the companies has been able to accompany these employees in these very, very difficult and exceptional times, and as well being able to run the business all together, because we are all in the same boat, no, on the same boat. So I think that the different or the extraordinary of these awards is the focus on the employee, on the well-being, and how managing all the changes within the leaders, within the management, aligning the strategies and aligning the projects, not through to the global objectives, has been the way to success and to run the business, not during this month. So it's a perfect combination of how through people companies has been able to success, no, in this turbulence or in this uncertain period. So I think that this year, or the difference of these awards, is this special focus.
So I can say that these are you can say comeback awards. How the business are rebounding, how the leaders are rebounding their organization, are how to make them not only survive, but making them see through the most difficult times and making them
Okay.
grow and take them through the next curve of development. That's and I know, Nela, you had and Esther, you had a harrowing time, almost like over 2 months now, and the award has gone a lot of iterations, reviews, and I know Naila. Naila is perfectionist. Now Naila says, Sandeep, this is not the way. I need to change the award. This is not the way. And I was, having a sleepless night. I said, oh my God, again, change. But at the end, what we can say very proudly is you have guys have done exceptional work, and so we are so proud of having these two wonderful ladies to lead the award, Naila Al Musawi and Esther, and they did done a fantastic job, to calibrate each award, customize the awards, and the most important thing, taking all the 14 men all along. Oh my God,
You know,
that's
I
huge work.
Sandeep, I have to interrupt you there, because I think myself and Esther were there to bring a little bit structure, and set the bar high. But the muscles actually came from the team at the bottom, who sacrificed their weekends to make this happen. who challenge each other constructively, who brought their years of experience and awards knowledge into the process. And what was actually special about this, it wasn't actually the hard work, it was the selfless attitude to do this, and with no expectations. They had this drive to, I'm going to do it. I'm going to be there on Friday. I'm calling you. You
Yeah,
call me.
yeah,
And, everybody came together, which it's very rare. I've not
yeah,
seen that before. It's very rare.
yeah. And the most important thing which I realized was with most of the team members, we're going to see it in a subsequent live wire session, because next live wire session is going to be, as Mandar was saying, that is going to be for the corporate Epic Awards, and then the next session, live session, is going to be with the the Leadership Icon Awards 2020, and then we're going to have the last session. I believe, Naila, is going to be about the criteria, the measurement, how to go about it, how the rating scales and all. We're going to go about it. But I can see that was 2 months of amazing, and the kind of thing that have come up is
So,
phenomenal.
in fact, Sandeep, I would like to add here that what we did. I mean, just to give a highlight of what we had done was, uh, we had about seven categories in each of the awards, right? So for each one, we had to define uh, and write the guidance points, because ultimately award is not about a trophy. So it's about a person putting his efforts or organization putting his efforts in it. So we had to see everything, how he's going to show his approach, whether the approach is sound, whether it is integrated, whether it has been deployed. So if it's deployed, is it structured, is it implemented? Then what about the assessment and refinement? So has there been any measurement? Has there been any learning? Out of the learning, has there been any improvements? So the core team, actually, when we say we did a good job, we actually went in each and every depth of it, and then we used to have presentations. So every weekend. So I also would like to thank Naila, and in fact Esther. Well, some of us were in the same time zone, but Esther was in a different time zone. And then we had people from Saudi as well. So we used to come together. We used to present to them, and then they used to find out, small nuances, and it was completely a team effort. So what the easy, it is sometimes the very easy question, it puts you on a spot, so you're not able to answer the easy guidance point. So each guidance point, if you see that, next time when we go for the second, third, and the fourth one, when we go in depth of each of the about the categories, the guidance point, the scoring elements, they would realize it's really different this point of view. Luckily or unluckily, since COVID is there and we have spending most of the time from home, so we had that creative time with us, and we were able to, each one was innovative in his approach, so we could harness creativity and innovation, and I think that would
But
show.
I'm with you, Mandar. But I can say very proudly that these are the one of the most innovative awards I've seen so far. We have
Thank
got
you.
typical stereotype award going on all across the world for so many ages, but I have not seen an award which is customized to an year. It fits to the year. We had a harrowing time, in terms of COVID-19 and all, but the way the award have been structured, they have been evolved for last couple of months. And I know lot of guys, they have given their a huge amount of time. Mohammad Elias, Dr. Ali, you name it, Mohammed
Mohan.
Jasem, Mohan, Tandapani, working overnight for it. Then
Mhm.
contribution from Rahul coming up.
Radha, Radha
Yeah,
as well,
Radha,
reviewing
Radha
the
from
Radha.
content.
Jordan.
Yes.
Yeah, uh,
Anyways,
And I can endorse this statement of yours, because I have worked with most of the awards, and I still work with different awards. So this award has been very special to me, and each category has been, we actually have put a lot of efforts, and I'm sure when people come to, we'll have a flow of applicants this time. I'm sure it's going to be tough for the, because we, in fact, our chairperson and deputy chairperson, we are arranging sessions for all our judges, the panel members, to go
yes.
through the criteria, and we are going to do like a awareness session for that. So everybody is going to be scored in the right, with the right scale, is what we're looking
There
at.
was something very important that Mandar said. It's not about the trophy and the award. I
Yeah.
think it's more about the experience, because this is the time where you can, where HR and business individual can step up and speak about the good work they've done, and share it and honor that. And as well, people go through the experience of learning and sharing best practices and coming back next year to try to do better and try to do bigger things. So this actually spikes up the learning curve of organizations going through this process. It's not an easy process, and it has lots of different milestones in able to be the best, and only the best of the best is selected. So and through this process you learn, you win, and sometimes you don't win, but you also win when in relation to your learning curve and your development. So everybody's a winner
Yeah.
in that
Yeah,
sense.
like they say that the journey of excellence does not have a finish line. That is what our leader says. And also, sometimes it is not the destination, but it's a journey which is very important.
Yeah.
So that is what we
One
would
more
like to
one more thing I would like to point out is I have not seen in any award where the panelists are coming out on a live wire and saying, "Hey guys, these are the
say.
awards,
Yeah.
and these are the criteria, and this is the way you should be applying," and that speaks a volume about the transparency that goes into creating and making this award successful. Because at the end, people, they think there's a lot of nepotism involved in the award. There's a lot of favoritism amount award. Who is the panelist? We have not seen them. What kind of a criteria are there? Maybe it's your own criteria. But this time, this award committee, this is panel committee, is absolutely, they are transparent. They have opened their heart out. Everything is there on the plate. Guys, see it. These are the award, these are the criteria, these are the measurement indexes. And if you allow me, chairperson and deputy chairperson and Mandar, I would like to share the uh, uh, the website, which will give some
Yeah,
user interface. So people, this is how the website is going to look like. And so it has gone on live, and this has gone on live on the exact date of 6th, when the penny dropped and chairperson, deputy chairperson said, "Yes, now it is perfect, go ahead." So now that's the time we have gone. Now these are the award website, these are the panelists. So absolutely transparent way of dealing. These are the award categories. So you will have the first category about the Global Corporate APEC Awards 2020. And then these are the criteria. The criteria has been spelled out very, very clearly. So if you have it, you will win it for sure. There is no if nepotism involved. There is no ifs and buts. There is no hidden agenda involved here. And
Don't,
then
don't
next,
fake it. You have it, you can show it.
yes, you have it, you get it. Okay, then we've got a Global People Leadership Award. And then these are the criterias which has been very clearly defined. And these are the categories of the award. And you can see all the categories. You can, furthermore, you want to read, you can read through them. Next to the Global People Leadership Award. These are the 7 And then next is all about, how to enter the award. And the eligibility criteria is defined, the process is defined, the fees is defined. And then you have the other category award, which is very, very clearly explained. And then you can go to the next tab on how to enter the award. You can go to the corporate award, you can click it, you can drop down menu, you can choose the award, and then you can mention it, your the company name of the person whom you are nominating. Then who's the nominator, is the company itself or the individual itself. And there are some criteria, and then you will have to write the content. And then we're going to explain this one in our subsequent live wires in detail about what you have to write, how you go to write it, and you're going to submit certain evidences for it. And there are some references. I'm just going very, very quickly for and then you got details of the panelists, chairperson, deputy chairperson, and then other panelists: Bashir Al Hashim from Saudi Arabia, Haitham Al Mamari from Oman, Ihab from Lebanon, Mohammed Sami from Kuwait, Radha from Jordan, Rahul from Bahrain, Muhammad Ilyas from Saudi Arabia, Muhammad Jasim Al Salim Al Bashir from Abu Dhabi, Turki Al Khuraimi from Saudi Arabia, Mandar from Dubai, Mohan Thandapani from Dubai, and Dr. Ali Naqvi from UAE. And then we have got sponsors. These are the sponsors: Bostonica, AfriGulf, Argene, AfriGulf, Media Glam, and Medic Talent. And then we have got defined FAQs. So almost all the questions, if you would like to know about the award, is mentioned here. And then if you need some further details, you can WhatsApp in this numbers and all, and you can write in this email ID, and you will be responded to. So just wanted to go through take you through the user experience on the website. Now, since we are discussing about it, let's go to the People Leadership Award. Why it is so different this time? We know that organization awards are different because of how they're evolving. But how about people? Naila.
I think that's quite easy, Sandeep. Uh, it's all about the people at the end who drive the initiatives and the organization to failures and success. And with the right leadership, which comes from people, with the right smart initiatives, sustainable plans, again comes from people, leads to a success story. So it's at the end, it's all about people. Despite the fact that I know automation, we are living in the decade of AI and artificial intelligence and cyber intelligence. But again, this were created by people.
Yep.
So, and that's bottom line. I think there's no room to discuss further what is special about people. I think we are what we make around us, and therefore.
Your take, Asta, why this is unique this time, the People Award?
Well, as Naila mentioned, there's that's nothing else to say there. No, from my perspective, it is also a chance to highlight and to make visible how the effort and the work of human resources people around the world now it's been really evidenced that it's a very key role. And as Naila mentioned, it is all about people. I mean, yes, companies, they run businesses, etc., but businesses are made by people. So at the end, we are speaking about people. And I think, again, that this is a perfect chance for those individuals working on HR to evidence the paper and the key role they have within the organization. No, I think it's probably one of the differences or the importance. I think that these awards also give to not also corporate, not also organizations, but also to these individuals that with their effort they have gained or they have succeeded in some of their areas. I think it's very, very important.
I think one more thing which I feel which I feel is we have kept most important thing, which is diversity in mind. So if you see, we have the best male CEO, we have the best female CEO as well. So that I think was some, for me it has been a clincher. I felt good about it. And second point is, of course, I mean we are facing a situation of COVID-19 pandemic. So each person is trying to be innovative. He's trying to come out of his comfort zone and probably walk the extra mile. And this is a good chance for recognizing each and every category and each and every place where the person can show his contributions towards the organization's success. Not only gaining his own objectives, attaining his own objectives, also trying to look at the bigger picture and help the organization achieve its the organization objectives. So for me, it has been, I think, each and every award which is there. In fact, we had little more. We had added some more categories, but then we shortlisted on these seven, which
Yes.
actually takes care of most of them. I think only thing was the diversity one, which was the clincher, which came last time. We said yes, we'll have one male specific to a male CEO and a female CEO.
Yeah, and I know that I was totally outnumbered when I sing 101 HR award. I say no, we need to be
No,
very very specific awards. Now, Mandar, you touched on a very interesting point of our the People Award was we have a very two distinct award for the CEOs, female and male, and somewhere Esther was having a difference of opinion, and then we had that discussion and debate, and then we agreed on the logic of having the female CEO of the award and the male CEO of the year award. What was the tell us, there are a lot of interesting episode and discussion were going on. Naila, you would like to take a explain on this, or
I think it's a highly sensitive topic to myself and Esther. We don't feel that it is necessary to split the award specifically, uh, target the gender. But the only reason that we did it, and I agreed with Sandeep, was to be able to provide equal opportunities for participants. And therefore, and considering, of course, the year that we're in, to give equal opportunities to both to be able to come out and share the good work that they have done and celebrate it that way. Otherwise, there shouldn't be any specific, allocation to male and female, respecting equality and diversity. You see a lot of programs out there, leadership programs from Harvard, London Business School, executive leadership program for women, specifically for women. I don't understand the concept behind that. Why do women have to have a special program to develop them? Uh, so that could be offensive at times, and it's really important to have that in mind. This award was carefully selected. Yes, we do have male and female, not because we are trying to differentiate the genders, is to provide equal opportunities and more chances for people to come in and participate and share their success story.
there was that's a great input. Esther, your take
Sorry?
on your take on the male and female CEO of the CEO of the year award.
Yeah, I think it was a great discussion and very enriching because we are several people in the group, and we all brought our experiences in our point of view from different regions. So it was very, very enriching. So we finally agreed on this separate female and male award, in order to provide this equality in and not only speaking about women as something special or different, not with a
very
different. So I think it was finally we agreed, and I think we are very fair in the way we are treating these awards.
Yeah. One very important award is there for frontline HR professionals, that is called HRBP award. Because at times what happens is the leaders, senior guys, they are taken care of, but we lose sight of our frontline HR professionals. These are the leaders who are taking the brunt of the daily operations head on.
correct.
And this time Global Society of Human Capital Management has taken its extreme effort to recognize these frontline HR professionals who are called human resource business professionals, HRBP awards. And this is very unique award that has been instituted, and this is aimed for those young professionals who are taking and leading the organization from the front. Now,
So
coming back,
Sandeep, just wanted to add a point here. You rightly touched upon this. So there are some places where you actually have people who have begun in their career and they are the first point of contact. And then you also have the Lifetime Achievement Award. So actually, we have covered the entire spectrum. So right from the beginning till the end. So Lifetime Achievement also is a very, very important award which we are looking at. There's so many people here who spend about 25 to 30 years of their life serving in the organization. And so that is what I mean. I'm very happy to see that both these awards in the same, which I have never not seen in other awards typically in the same award scenario, right from the
Okay.
beginning.
Before we conclude, just we'd like to go through the dates for all the viewers who are watching this live wire. That the registration for the award opens, as Mandar said, on 6th of October.
We are open.
And say again.
We are open already.
Yeah, 6th of October, the award was launched and the website was launched, and it's open for the nomination, and people can start submitting their nominations. And then the registration closes by 6th of November, as Mandar was saying. Exactly, we have the 30 days time frame. So do not wait till the last day. I'll say the tendency is this. I'll do it 1 week before the timeline closes. So don't wait for that day. And
That's very important, Sandeep. That's very important to be able to do quality work.
yeah,
It's not necessary that you need to start. This is a message to the participants. You don't have to start today and finish tomorrow.
Yeah.
You need to take time and do bits and pieces of this application form to make allow time. Then you sit back and then go and review it and see what you've missed. What can you add? Does it sound good? Take your time. Use this 1 month up in a very, very smart way. Don't rush it, because there's an investment that goes into this award. Let's not forget
Sure.
this. And there's investment, there's time, there's reputation, and give yourself that 1 month to make sure that you submit a quality application. There are
Yep.
some people who are going to kind of enter on all 7 or all 12 categories. Fantastic. Do that. Gives you more chances to win, of course. But do it in a way that is quality in order to save this record and have more chances maybe to win that way.
right.
So this is important, I thought.
Also, one small pointer which I wanted to give was, see, like they say that you don't get a second chance to make the first impression. So not only writing the award, we are already given you some guidance points. So I just thought of taking this opportunity of speaking. Maybe next live I'll not be there, somebody else will be there. So I just wanted to touch upon this point. So please don't withhold any information. Give as much of information as you can for the award. So what I'm trying to say is, sometimes it's not only the words which make the difference. If you have pictures, if you have some evidences, please put it on. So
Yes, but be very careful. Having said that, Mandar, they have to be very careful in making sure that you remain within the word count.
Yeah.
Because that's
Yeah,
going to be
if you go through each award category,
Yes.
we have given you like a cap. So I just gave you an idea, but we have a cap. So we are 200 words or 300 words. You cannot go more than that. So maybe 5-6 pictures here and there. What Naila is saying is, don't make a big book and send it to us. So we just have 10 days.
No, you cannot, because the word limit is defined. And then we've got a review by panelists by 16th of November,
Exactly.
and result announcement by 28th of November. Now that's we come to the end of today's discussion. Nella, you would like to conclude, please?
Yes, I would like to conclude A, and then Esther can conclude B. I think this was a good opportunity to kind of launch the awards. I reach out to participants to ask them to take part in the awards, in the sense of this is the time where you can share and shine for this year. Considering it has not been a good year for all of us, and it's time that we all pick ourselves up and move forward to the next year, and this is a good platform to do this, and set the tone for the next year. The forms are very easy. The process is very easy, and the fact that we've got the WhatsApp numbers over there, you know how it is. It is a part of our culture. If you have an issue, you just WhatsApp, so it's there. And the team are very helpful. Over to you, Esther, and thank you very much. And we'll see you on the next live.
Thank you, Naila. Just to finish and to sum up, as you mentioned, this is a big opportunity to write and to show how this year it's been different and how to apply some of these innovations for the next one. Yeah, just to encourage all participants to read carefully the awards. It is all very clear and detailed in our website. And we also have this opportunity to have this chat there. So any question, we are at your disposal. And we see you soon.
Thank you so much.